Happy Halloween! Let's talk about 3 transitions that you can do to show off your costumes this Halloween season. The first is actually pretty easy. Your non-costume person, you as you are normally dressed, is going to get pushed up out of the screen and then brought back down. When you get pushed up out of screen, your costume character is going to be the one pushing you and peek up under your arm before they release you back down. Now this is incredibly easy to do when you're going to film it in 2 different segments. The first segment is going to be you in normal outfit, and you're just going to smile at the camera, you're going to look nice for a second, and then your hand is going to come up from the side, so you're just going to move it up like this, and you're going to grab the side of your jaw and your chin. Now you're just going to push yourself up out of that frame to the top left corner or the top right corner, either way. You want to make sure that it's getting pushed up out of that space, and you're going to want to hold that there for a second before you bring it back down, and you're going to look a little bit shocked. Now this is the first clip. You're going to be breaking this into 2 different segments because you are normal clothes getting pushed out and your costume character is going to come up, and then your normal clothes is going to get pulled back down. So we're filming it in one segment here, and then we're going to splice it with your costume character. Now, pro tip for this, you actually want to start a little lower than you normally stand. So when you're standing in front of your camera, bend your knees a little bit, make sure you have that leeway, because when you're smiling at the camera, you're then going to come up with your hand, and you're just going to push yourself up out of screen. So you're going to want to straighten your legs, go up on your tiptoes if you need to, and just take it right out of camera. Now, about halfway through that push is when you're going to clip it, and you want to make sure that you are doing one fast motion, because fast for transitions means people are not going to see your cuts. So you want to move faster rather than slower. Now once you have filmed that and you've got your start segment and your end segment, you're then going to switch into your costume. So get whatever look you want ready to go, hair, makeup, costume, whatever. And you're going to film this again. Exact same thing, only this time, instead of catching your jaw, you are going to start lower, and you're going to have your hand and you're just going to push it up. So about halfway, remember, we are going to be clipping it with the other one, and you're just going to look like you're pushing it up. Now the trick here is to be a little bit lower and push up with your hand, because you're revealing yourself under your arm. It's as if your costume character is holding up your non-costume character, and then you're going to pull them back down. So you're going to go lower, you're going to reach up, you're going to smile at the camera, and then you're going to bring it down, and you're going to come low with that camera so that you catch that, and you're going to have that transition from pushing your non-costume character out of the frame to costume, bringing them back down, and you'll be good to go. And pro tip here, you may want to look a little shocked or horrified when your non-costume character comes back down and realizes what just happened. Check this out. Now for the next one, we are going to do something very similar. It's again your costumed character moving your non-costume character out of the way. So you will be standing in front of your camera, and you're going to look like you are smiling and happy and you're excited and whatever you want for your particular video. And then you're just going to take your hand from behind you, and you're going to bring it up nice and low, and you're just going to push your head forward. So the entire thing is just this push forward motion where you are just moving your head out of the camera. Faster is better for transitions so that you don't see the cuts. So you're just taking your own personal hand and just moving it behind you and just slamming your head forward. Now you're not actually going to go anywhere, you just kind of want that forward motion, and then when you switch into your costume outfit, you're just going to push down. So you actually want to get your hand very close to your camera. So you're going to grab the back of your head, and you actually want to bend your head so that it shows that back of your hand, because then you're going to come up in your costume and have that hand that you're just pushing down. So you can kind of see how it's the starting point is like here, and you're just going to push that character down real quick out of the way. Faster is better for transitions, you can't see the cuts, and you're going to be standing there in your costume looking happy because you've just defeated non-costume you. So this is not big on cuts, this is not something you have to do a ton of work for. Just stand, push your head forward, and then your costume character is just going to complete that push forward with the back of the hand so they don't even see anything else, and then you're going to be there in your costume and you can finish out that video. Take a look at this. Now your final transition for your Halloween costume is actually a really fun one, because you are going to be holding your phone. So this time we're hand holding our phone instead of putting it on a tripod or propping it up, and you are just going to use the rear facing camera to film yourself in a mirror. You're going to stand there with your normal clothing on, and then you're going to reach your hand around in front of your camera, and you are just going to pinch your fingers together, and when you open it back up, what happens is it's going to zoom in to you in your costume. So step one is to hold your phone facing the mirror. You're going to film yourself as if you're doing a mirror selfie, and you're just going to reach around in front of it, pinch your fingers together just a little bit, and when you open it, what happens is it's going to kick it into your big costume. So remember, faster is better with these pinches. So you're just going to move it forward, pinch it just a little bit, and open it up as if we are opening the blinds on your costume character. So then you are going to switch into your costume, and you are going to have this on a tripod. Tripods are important, and you want to make sure that you've got a really good view of your costume. You may want a fan to blow your hair. You may want to do some cool things with the background. A lot of people will use videos on a TV screen, or they'll have something cool in the background so that it is movement. You want to make sure you have some type of motion, because that pinching movement, along with either the motion behind you or your hair blowing or your costume moving around, something is really going to help. Now, if you don't have access to that or you don't want to do that, stand a little bit closer to the camera and then move back from the camera. That is that motion that's going to be flung open when your fingers pinch out. So you want to just move away from the camera or have something moving so that it catches that movement and makes the transition complete. So you're just pinching out into your costume, and you can show off exactly how you're going to be looking. Now, if you love these transition ideas, stay tuned, because I have more of those coming up for you for other holidays and just for fun. So hit that subscribe and notification bell, because I'm helping you with your TikTok and your Instagram transitions, as well as helping you to level up for all the social media platforms so that you know exactly what happens as these platforms are changing to make sure you're growing the way that you want to on the platforms. And if you want more transition ideas, let me know in the comments below. I'm also giving these away on my Instagram every single week, so I'm giving you lots of really cool stuff. And I might just have something up my sleeve for you in the extreme near future if you want help with all of your TikToks and your Instagram reels. So stay tuned. Big things are happening. Let me know which is your favorite transition down below, and let me know which one you are going to be trying. P.S. Tag me in them, because I would love to come celebrate your transitions with you over on your social platforms as well. I'll see you in the next video as we continue to help you level up with TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, on your live streams, and more.